Hi, and welcome to the Youth Org of the Triad. This will be a demonstration on how to use our site and the purpose of youthorg.org. First, let's talk a little bit about navigating through the site. So, for example, we have a search bar here, and let's just say we typed in sports organizations. Hit the search bar, and as you can see here, you can see that we have a promotional list of all sports organizations throughout the Triad. We'll get out of this and then we'll go to the categories that we have here. So again, we can go to sports organizations and you can see again the list pops up of our promotional youth organizations. And the final way we can navigate through this site is simply by clicking on one of the cities, Greensboro, High Point, and Winston-Salem in the Triad. So we'll go to Greensboro. And again, very easy to navigate. And also, if you look right here, we also have a categories column that you can go to. And let's just say we clicked on baseball, for example, and then that would take you to the Hopper Summer Baseball Camp. You can also go by pricing, who's open now, best match, and so forth. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back and let's just take a look at, say, the Boy Scouts as a category. And now we're going to show you what the promotional box looks like. So we'll click on the Cub Scouts Pack 104. And every type of promotional piece that you see here, for example, if I clicked on a picture, we can see the pictures just to get a feel of what their events has in store. We can click out of that. We can go here and watch the promotional video that they have of the Cub Scouts. And then here we can read, and this is probably the most important piece in here, is reading about what Cub Scouts Pack 104 is all about, who to contact. We can read a little bit of their newsletter. So it's very easy to use. And you can see it talks about what scouting is about, what's the expectations of scouting, and the list goes on and on. Over here on the top right, you can see that we have directions, we have their web address, and then here we have obviously some sponsorships. And then if we keep scrolling down, we can pop over to other youth organizations and events. We can click here to Greensboro Fund 4th and kind of see what was happening on the 4th of July. But again, you can see how everything operates here. It operates the exact same with nice pictures up here at the top, video player, directions, again, telephone numbers, their web address, social media. You can click on one of the social media and it will take you directly to it. So there's so many options that these organizations now can promote for themselves. Now, as far as sponsorship goes, what we do at Youth Org that I think is very important is we talk a little bit about our marketing campaign for these youth organizations. But what's also important are the sponsorships. So let's just go to the About Us page and talk a little bit about what this site's all about. First is about educating parents about youth programs. We want to make sure that we're reaching out so parents can make educational decisions for their child or children. Youth Org Marketing Solutions is being able to market your service at the parent's time of interest. Why this is so important, take for example summer camps. Parents are starting to get their schedules in advance, I would say at least 6 to 8 months before the summer even starts. They're looking at their calendars for when they're going to take their vacations. They're looking for camps to kind of fill the open spaces for their kids. So it's very important that these youth organizations start brainstorming and thinking about their campaign way in advance now. Sponsorship. For these big businesses or even small businesses that sponsor Youth Org, 30% of the monies will go to help support these youth organizations. And then awareness. which I think is very important. We provide all of the necessary tools for youth organizations to help build their brand and support their marketing campaigns absolutely for free. So that's why sponsorship is so important. Not only are you getting nice ads placed on our site, but you're also helping these youth organizations stay in business that are so important to our community. So this gives you a little bit of the rundown about who we are and why we're doing this, because this is something that not only in the Triad, but other places throughout the country do not have a marketing solution for their youth programs because they don't have a whole lot of money for their organizations. So it's going to really help some of the smaller youth organizations really stay in business, like Safety Town, for example, here in Greensboro. Your sponsorship could be a very big help to organizations like that. So thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. And we look forward to you visiting Youth Org of the Triad.